A lot of yoga poses are contraindicated for various conditions and ailments. Please consult your medical professional if yoga is the right practice for you. All the content here is therefore used at your own risk, so please be mindful of your own limits and capabilities because your body is your vessel for life, so cherish it. Be well. Namaste. Hi, my name is Sandra. Sun in my native language means dream. If you find this video useful and want more, please check out my website, dreamdrayoga.com. In this video, I will talk about breath, breathing, pranayamas, my experience with breath and yoga, to maybe encourage some of you to try to go to that subject deeper. Breathing consciously is one of the most important parts in Hatha Yoga, as the breath nourishes and guides asanas and practice. Pranayama is maybe the most mystified part of yoga in terms that different schools, even the most basic pranayama, ujjayi, breath, described in a different ways. And also the very word of pranayama, it's can be interpreted in two different ways, like, is it pranayama, the words prana and yama, which most agree translate as breath control or control of prana, the life force, or is it pranayama, so prana and ayama, which suggests quite the opposite. It's breath liberation or expansion of life force. Then even the great authorities call for caution and not attempting pranayamas before mastering the asanas, perfecting the practice of postures. Yeah, we hear that breathing is deeply connected to our health and well-being and the quality of life. How fully and deeply we breathe is more habitual than conscious and depends on a lot of factors, on our psychological, physical, mental, spiritual state, etc. Yet our respiratory capacities is multiple times greater than what we normally use when we breathe. Therefore, it seems only logical to try to know more about the breath and breathing and into the way how we function in that regard. Though I am a linguist by education, I have not studied Sanskrit, so I will not try to attempt to solve the mystery of the word and its meaning, nor I will pretend to know and tell you whether you are to do pranayamas before asanas perfection or not. I will simply offer you here my experience with yoga and breath and leave everybody to make their own choices, decisions based on what they know, feel, and want. I first tried yoga in my early 40s because of a chronic low back pain. A few years after I delivered my first and only child at the age of 38 and gained a lot of weight, etc. I attended yoga classes regularly for 3 months, 3 times a year, 3 times a week, sorry. And in 2-3 months, the low back pain disappeared, which was great. But I noticed also other benefits while practicing yoga, that is better quality of sleep, more energy, And also I did not want to go back to chronic low back pain, so I continued to work. And say a couple of months later, I realized I do not know how to breathe while doing yoga, being uncertain when to inhale, when to exhale, and how to breathe in difficult, challenging yoga positions. It's then that I started paying attention to the breath and starting managing my breath. And it magically happened that for me at that time, that it was magical, that I could all of a sudden go way much deeper and further into any pose that I was, and easier than I was doing at that time. And then I ran across my first first teacher of yoga that I got my official certificate from. And she was guiding us constantly through the inhale and exhale, when to inhale and when to exhale. And I'm immensely grateful for that and all other things to her, because it really helped me to feel much more comfortable in the practice and made me advance way much more in the practice of yoga. Then learning more about breath and practicing pranayama helped me not just in yoga practice, but which was more important to me, in my life outside the mat. I mean, here it helped me immensely to regulate my moods, to grasp my psychological well-being, and I may dare say that it influenced my character too, making me better to myself and others in all regards, and eager to try to make myself better in this world all the time, because I found the tools in yoga which can help me do so. So from my own experience, I could honestly and with full heart just encourage you to try to know more about your breath and to explore it and then see for yourself. Be well and practice. Namaste.